Okay, so I hit live. We've been chatting for a little bit. I don't know why I didn't hit live before.
You
I mean,
say that every
it's
time.
YouTube live. Honestly, it's YouTube live. I appreciate you joining me for this YouTube live, right? YouTube
Live.
live, Gina Dysart.
I'm a real person too.
And you are a real person too. I am, I don't know, what is the right word? I'm happy to have you here. Is it grateful? I don't think grateful is the right word. But I'm thankful to have somebody join me on here. It's not easy, even to talk about anything like this in person to anybody, especially anybody I know in real life. And isn't that interesting how we come together and we have to be in different states to kind of see certain things with these stories? I mean, it's what it is,
There's no
right?
one in my life. Well, I mean, besides my son, maybe, but I don't talk to people about this because they're they're interested in the world. They're not interested in us. I mean, they're not interested in. They think it's all real.
Everything is like that and designed for a reason. I still got that green for Earth Day and 420 right there. It's a public stream, and uh, I guess that cyberbullying thing that could be a real thing, and I could see how that could work on some youngsters or maybe some older people who haven't experienced manipulation in the world, deceit, especially dealing with some YouTubers on YouTube, uh, with how they deceive, right, and how they play YouTube games. But there is still that button that I hit that's live. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have I don't have no expectations here other than to get this story out, right? And I shot you a text right when I woke up. Damn, I don't has it even been 2 hours? It may have been
Probably,
2 hours, right?
yeah.
But roughly 2 hours, I kind of rolled over and did this decode and put slides together. I ate, went outside, looked around, stubbed my toe on the way back in. You know what I mean? That took like 10 minutes. I was like cursing up a storm. Dogs are barking. Anyways, Minnesota senator. And it's interesting we get another Nicole.
Yeah,
And we can't forget Cole. Was it Cole Brings Plenty died? The
yeah.
spinoff of Yellowstone. Was it Cole Brings Plenty? I think I
Cold
finally
brew, plenty. Yeah.
got the name down. And J. Cole, the rapper, was trending in the beef. Same birthday as Rick Ross, who is also engaged in that whole situation. Middle name Lamar. Kendrick Lamar also included. Anyways, we get another Nicole, and it's a blonde. I'm like, damn, I could have swore we just did like fucking four. Excuse me. I don't even want to. Excuse
Blonde.
me. I don't even want to. Excuse my language. But we keep doing these decodes, and all of the stories are connected. It's damn funny. Unless there's like death and trafficking involved, which we show respect to that. And I better watch what I say because I don't know,
Well,
like,
on the surface, this is a kind of funny story. But
yeah, it is.
when you get deeper into it, it may not be. It may, you know,
Yeah, you're right, and that's why we point all of that stuff out. So, um, we'll move forward here. I'll go ahead and do this right here. Okay, and you kind of see. I mean, it's like it is super repetitive what I do, but that is what it is. You see what I'm saying? They're super repetitive with their BS stories. And what kind of relationship is this that I have with the Associated Press? It's like, dude, I literally decode like every trending story for over a year now, y'all. So, anyways, Minnesota, just right off the bat, Minnesota's got political numbers all over it. Um, I'll just hold off on that. But Minnesota senator wanted late father's ashes when she broke into stepmother's home. And these people, they can't lie to you. They can mix up their words and give you half truths. Are we going to be smart enough to pick up on it, or are we just going to be idiots? Well, it appears that most people are idiots, right?
It,
And I've been deceived. Look, I make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I keep stubbing my toe on that damn entryway out there. You know what I mean? So technically, people could say, hey, you're an idiot, learn. It is what it is. I laugh it off. But they don't want you to know that her name's Nicole in the title because it's just too obvious. But when you look up there, it says Nicole Mitchell above the story. You see that? I mean, I'm asking you could see it. It is kind of tiny up there.
it's
But
tiny, but I can see
it,
it.
yeah, it's trending up there. It says Nicole Mitchell. But then when you know, on the article, of course, you don't see the name. We know why. And that may be a stretch. But and we have to do this the hard way. So let me go over here. Didn't want to upload. Okay. Oh, but you know what? It'll be easier just to hit the video this way. So let me do this. It's like there's one video I found that pulled up here. We'll play this. I wish I can back out a little bit here, but that's fine.
I found it funny that
tonight after a home in Detroit Lakes was
Go ahead.
into Woodbury.
I found it funny this was a trending story because
Well, it's the
so,
Nicole Brown Simpson thing. Her name's Nicole.
It's so inconsequential, you know. I mean, nothing's going to happen to her, or nothing.
Yeah, and
it's kind
this
of
is why
stupid story to be like on the wire. It's just like, really, that's the story you pick, you know.
And then that's how you know that. Look how bright I am.
Bright eye.
I don't want to turn the light on. I'm in like a dark kind of mood right now. What about this? No, that looks okay. It's okay. Oh, you know me, I care about my looks, right?
Yeah, right.
But you're right. You're right. We know, and it makes us think like, okay, we're gonna get some connections here. So very, very interesting. Let's play. And let's keep note I see temperatures and stuff. We always want to note this is Fox 9. This is possibly out of Minnesota.
All right, new details tonight after a home in Detroit Lakes was broken into. Woodbury State Senator Nicole Mitchell is at the center of burglary accusations tonight.
Mitchell says it's all a misunderstanding. In addition to being a senator, Mitchell is a lieutenant.
Okay. So, right off the bat, misunderstanding, of course. But
when you read the story, that's hilarious. She was found in the basement, dressed in black with a black sock. I mean, it was an accident. It was just a misunderstanding. And you're like, lady, you didn't just, you weren't walking around the house trying knocking on windows.
Yeah,
you broke into the house.
So technically, in a story created by letters and numbers, they're not really lying, right? Because it's a misunderstanding and it didn't happen, right? All this. Let's play it, okay?
And a colonel in the Air National Guard, a mom and a foster mother, and a former TV meteorologist. Senate Minority Leader Mark Johnson has called for her resignation. Fox 9's Karen Scullin with what happened and also her political future.
4:45 Monday morning, the homeowner of this Detroit Lakes home, who is Minnesota Senator Nicole Mitchell's stepmother, called police for a break-in. Police found Mitchell in the basement, ordered her to the ground, and arrested her. Court documents show she said something to the effect of, "I was just trying to get a couple of my dad's things because you wouldn't talk to me."
To the effect of? Wouldn't it be important to like get the quote right? Would it or no?
Well, of course.
To the effect of?
That's how journalism used to be.
Now, I think I'm the last time they had me in like when they investigate you for crimes, boy, I drove them up the wall. I literally just laid on the floor, took a nap. They were disgusted with me. They just sent me off to jail. But anyways, that's not how it works. Like, you have to be more accurate with facts. It's in quotes. Oh, am I wrong? But they said to the effect of.
No, right.
So that's not the quote. Why would you say she said something kind of like this? Wouldn't you say this is what she said? Anyways.
Yeah, that is what
I don't know. I'm just,
should say.
you know what I mean? Good luck trying this shit on me.
Anymore. And I know I did something bad. She went on to tell police she wanted pictures, a flannel shirt, ashes,
How
and
bad?
other items of sentimental value. Mitchell admitted to leaving
Look,
her
you get
Woodbury
Wood
home
again,
at one.
like
Yeah,
White in
I
prison.
took note of that, Wood. And
And
Johnson,
Gloria, yeah, and Glorilla, oh my God, you 94 right there.
yeah.
You get 94s and 49s all over the decode. And OJ played for the 49ers. Oh my God. Remember earlier the other guy,
Yeah, the other guy? That
the
was
other
crazy.
rapper, the other female rapper's dad who played for the
Yeah,
49ers. The last
played
decode did.
with OJ on the
And this
team.
is Nicole. Oh shit. Look at the 94 and the 494. The shit's all over the decode, man. Ah, God damn it.
1 a.m. to get to Detroit Lakes. She was found dressed
Gloria Glorilla Woods just got arrested the other day too for DUI, another rapper.
all black, wore a black hat, and had a flashlight covered with a sock, apparently to diffuse the light. The DFL senator made her first court appearance today, but now her political future is uncertain. And so is what happens in the Senate. Right now, the DFL only
Biden
has
was a
a
senator.
one-seat majority.
I would say that based on the fact that the Minnesota Senate is a 34-33.
Look at these
Democratic
Minnesota
majority.
numbers real quick. And this, I don't even got this like in the decode. Look over here. Let me make sure you can. Oh, this is cool because it always switches. It doesn't up. Look, her fucking full name's got the 88 like Trump. And look, ordinal 205. Trump equals 25. Trump equals 29. You get the 92 over there. Look right here.
Yeah.
Look how he's 49 years old. Was that Interstate 94 or Highway 94?
94. Yeah, I think it was Highway.
Look how it says Democratic Party, but she's going to rock the red and the blue. I was thinking Republican. You know what I mean?
She's a Democrat because the Republicans are trying to force her to resign.
Why does that character on the left, or I guess all of it, man, I'm pretty sure this character was in a few decodes we've done recently. And it was like another name. I mean, that's my opinion, I guess. But
well, she
wow.
looks like I might have to think about it.
She looks familiar. There's a lot of blondes trending.
Yeah.
Every story, blonde this, blonde that, dude, all day. I don't watch the news. I'll like overhear news and stuff. It's hard to avoid all day long. Ex-husband stabs woman. Abuse on women all day long, synced up with this OJ selection thing. They just want everybody divided. So when they pick a president, we're all going to fight about it rather than be like, wait a minute, remember Trump said it was fake? Like, dude.
You know, tying it to the election, when her excuse is she's saying that her stepmother was showing signs of Alzheimer's, and the first thing I thought of was they're setting this up for Joe Biden, like,
oh yeah, huh?
You know, you see, we need to take care of people with Alzheimer's, and
yes, you're right.
you know,
Remember the weekend at Bernie's
welfare
connection?
check. You know, that was just the first thing I thought of.
And well, you had the weekend at Bernie's connection too, digging up the dead guy, right? The glasses like Biden, and Bernie all of them had the blue on. So born in 74, I mean, that's a huge number with the country, right? Independence Day.
Yeah, 74. We run across that a lot.
Born in Fargo. So let's get into the decode before we spill too much. But I do want to show you that 88 like Trump right there with the full name. And there's another connection there. I'm not putting them in the thumbnail. I'm tired of putting them in every thumbnail. But look, Minnesota. I mean, look at that one, the 133 and 52 specifically, but the 110 DC equals 11. Kind of like 110, but notice the 133 and the 52, and just kind of keep your eye out right here.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Government 133, 52.
Hmm.
And of course, you're going to see the 47 like Trump. White House has the same. I'll just do it like that. 133 and 52. And president, even.
It had 47 too.
Yeah, right? All of it. And you're seeing, and DC's got the 11 like the 110.
Yeah.
And the 47 and the 77. Trump is age 77. United States equals 77. See? Yeah. Right? Okay, so I just wanted to show you that real quick. And let's move forward a little bit here because we're going to end up doing like all the decode before showing the slides probably.
So let's go.
Yeah, and then I think did we get enough? I think we got enough info.
That a Democrat member is not going to resign under these circumstances and throw the Senate into a tie.
Another minute
and then
or
have
whatever.
A special election that decides which party controls the Minnesota Senate.
But former GOP Senate Majority Leader Paul Gazelka said Senator Mitchell should resign.
I think she should resign.
Now they're just getting into all the fake political script. So yeah, we will move forward. All right. So as we're going to remain on this Google Slides right here.
I thought that was funny. I know I did something bad. We're talking about a senator. You would think.
And we're talking about.
You think her language would be a little more mature.
Yeah.
I think I did something bad.
They're probably speaking for her family, probably surrounded her like OJ. Becker, I didn't put that in. I have to put that in real quick. I just noticed.
Becker? And you know what else is in the news? You know who testified against Donald Trump today in court? David Pecker.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Pecker. David Pecker.
Okay, there's something else interesting with that, too. Becker's got the 26 like Joseph, like Biden, and the 37 like Joe Biden. President Biden equals 81, and his full name equals 108. Joe Biden equals 44 as well. See?
I do.
37 and 44. So let's go back there. Becker County Jail. I don't see anything that's super pops there. No, nothing pops there, but it's okay. Let's keep it moving. Okay, right here. See that? Oh, why did it do that? Let's pull it back up. Right there. Full screen that bad boy. Can you see it?
I can now. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a Minnesota state senator and former broadcast meteorologist told police that she broke into her stepmother's home because her stepmother refused to give her items of sentimental value from her late father. Man, all the stories they could be reporting, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Super trending, you know what I'm saying? Including his ashes, according to burglary charges filed Tuesday. Okay, what's this about? Clearly, I'm not good at this. It quoted her as saying, the stepmother said in an interview that she's afraid of her stepdaughter. She also said that although most of her husband's ashes were buried, she sent Mitchell a miniature container with some of them. None of it makes sense, really.
Well, did you read the list of things that was in the black backpack? They say, oh, there was laptops and they're real,
Oh,
and then the last thing they say, and some Tupperware and some miscellaneous Tupperware, and
they're
you're like,
probably,
what?
yeah.
All the devices, all the little tools for burglary, and then, and some miscellaneous Tupperware. You're like, what? Was she was going to take home some leftovers? What?
Right.
This is a stupid story.
So look, District 47, like Trump equals 47. DC 47, President, White House, government. Minnesota 52 and 30 and 133, like President, government, and White House. I don't think that that's. Come on, I'm still not putting Trump in the thumbnail, but what would be the odds, like, for real?
I know.
I mean, come on. And her full name equals 88. And was it 205 and 92?
It was
That's wild.
205. Something was 205.
Yeah, I think it was her full name. Okay, so and she got the red, and see all the red and blue.
I
Even
was
the
going to
kids
say
got
the
red and
blue.
blue, right? Blue socks. How stupid is that? I'm not saying it's stupid, but come on.
In your face, kind of stupid.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Look at the urn that I put. Why does it keep doing that? Did you see the urn that I put in there?
That white urn?
Look.
I see that white pole looks like an urn.
Urn.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a pole.
They're not that big. Well, because it looks like, the flagpole is behind it.
I had to make it match the picture, okay?
Man, that was some big dude. If he took an urn that size,
Is
his ass
this
is
a
in.
real person? Has anybody seen this person? Member of the
She
Minnesota State
really
Senate.
does look like somebody we just were talking about.
I'm not gonna say she looks like Nicole Brown because I know you
She kind
you
of
may
does.
strongly
No,
disagree, but her name's Nicole, and Nicole Brown Simpson is
we
trending.
do not strongly disagree. We were
I mean,
talking
come
about
on.
Megyn Kelly. This is
Let's not
somebody
even bring it
different.
up. Don't even bring it up.
But
But look,
she
this
looks
is Nicole.
exactly like somebody that we just recently did. She looks
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably her. That's why.
I mean, she's so like generic looking.
It's probably an AI photo.
It may be.
And so look, Minnesota senator wanted late father's ashes when she broke into stepmother's home. And the charges say, so they're not lying. The charges say that. So they're not lying, right? They're not saying she did it. And she said that it didn't happen.
Right.
They can't lie to you, right? They give you the bullshit. Look at Father and Nicole with the perfect match. 5 + 8 is 13 as well with the political number. That's coming up. 32. Donald equals 31. Ashes, 29 like Trump. You saw the 92 in the full name. Look at the 29 like Senator, right?
Yep.
We got the YouTube people watching us right now. I would be watching too, like, damn, this guy's got the fire. Let me go peep on that. Figure out a way to like not let it bounce from 0 to 1 to 2. You know what I mean? Like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I know what's up. But you see those connections, right? I had to just do that like that because it's just like, damn, look at all these numbers.
I know it looks. I mean, I like that. I'm a teacher, visual aid.
And her name's Nicole. You got ashes, Minnesota, and senator all in the title. Like, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, see, normally when I'm on this screen on StreamYard, I can just change slides. I have to go back and forth. Minnesota senator and former broadcast meteorologist. Remember the highway? We're gonna go look at it again. It really was it highway or interstate? I don't know. I can't tell it
I
apart.
thought it was a little highway sign, but
It
you know,
really said like Highway 94, right?
yeah, I think it said Highway 94.
Late father's ashes 94,
Come on.
broadcast meteorologist 94. I don't think any of that's like my opinion either. I really don't think so. But we have to go look at the 94 again.
Did I read that she's too young to have served in the military, but I thought I read that.
No, I read that.
You did?
She was a
She was like
military
a
officer.
flyer or something? Was she
Military officer, I think. Military's got the 44 like Joe Biden and that other
she
44.
did something with flight, and she maybe was not a pilot, but something.
I might have to go look at that again. So let me catch this 94 real quick. And I don't think it takes long.
Mark Johnson.
Watch, I'm not going to find it. That's cool that we can see it.
Lakes. She was found dressed in.
Look, there it is. They even give you a 490. So what would be the odds?
I know.
I mean, come on, man. And you get the 494. So like, see?
Yep.
And the 131, you're going to see those numbers coming up. 131 broadcast meteorologist, like stepmother, and the 94, like late father's ashes. Told police that she broke into her stepmother's home because her stepmother refused to give her items of sentimental value. I can't believe they let this hit the trending. That's interesting. And we're not done with the 94s and 49s.
The article itself was so silly. When it talked about her being in court, it said her attorney was talking for her and she was next to him in orange attire. Like, excuse me, orange attire? I'm not in an orange jumpsuit.
Well, O.J. Simpson and you got Nicole.
No, but of course the orange is the connection, but how?
I just got that.
It's so pompous, like orange attire, like she's going to, the Oscars or something. She's in an orange jumpsuit.
And she probably looks like Lori Vallow, who's in the orange jumpsuit.
Oh, I know. I do think
blonde.
she kind of does look like Lori Vallow.
Yeah, and remember, Lori Peterson looks identical to Lori Vallow. And the guy that you're talking about in the Trump case, that guy looks like Ron Goldman's dad.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, he does. I did see it.
He looks identical to Ron Goldman's dad. Yeah, Ron Goldman, they said, got killed by the orange juice, and he also killed the brown Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy looks identical to Ron Goldman's dad. I catch all the stuff, you know what I mean?
I know.
Absolutely identical. Yeah, I know. Look, she was arrested at her home. You heard him say it in the video, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull it up again to verify.
No.
I'll look at it in the article. I want to show the people that are going to be watching again, just to back it up. But Detroit Lakes 49, stepmother 49. It was like Highway 94. That's very interesting.
And she's 49. She's 49 years old.
Yeah, and she's 49. And broadcast meteorologist 94, late father's ashes. Right in the title, 94. And you can even add that up and you get the 13 again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to hit more as well. Let me go over here. Let's just scroll down here. I forgot I was going to come over here and show again, but we're looking over here. Woodbury again. Right there, Minnesota City of Detroit Lakes, the home in the Northwest That's interesting because Detroit and Michigan both equal 44, even though it's not Michigan. Joe Biden. I showed you the 44 with Joe Biden. Right there. 44 with Joe Biden. 44 with Becker County Jail. Right there. Okay. It's funny when I go live, it starts to get warm with this big ass hoodie in here. And right there, 49 years old. Every time I back out, it does that. I don't know why.
49ers football team.
Yeah, OJ played for the 49ers. And that murder, they say, you know, that was in 94. Right?
Right?
That was in 1994, the OJ and Nicole. I'm glad you brought up the orange because I didn't catch it. But she's probably going to be wearing orange in jail, right? Is she going to jail? I don't know.
No. I doubt it. But
well, they say Trump's supposedly going to court. I doubt it too.
She could get up to 20 years though for the charge.
Oh, but, that first degree burglary right there?
Yeah.
103 and 113, like politics and bullshit.
The article said her sentence could be 6 months in the workhouse up to 20 years. And I'm like, the workhouse? What are we in Charles Dickens, London? Wait,
it's probably what they call the trafficking center.
But it's just like the term is.
I know, it's wild.
It's so weird. It's just weird.
Look how she's arrested on the 113th day of the year. When first degree burglary, politics, and bullshit equal 113. And 103. Like 13. 4 plus 9, 13.
That's good. That's good.
So she's in her 50th year of life. Right?
Right.
50th year of life and arrested on a 50 numerology, politics, bullshit, stepmother equal 50.
Just love your little urn.
So, yeah. And you know what's funny about this? You see the last name, right? Well, what else did I decode yesterday? Of course, there was a Mitchell.
Well, you mean you're talking about all those rappers?
No.
Oh, you're talking about yesterday. Oh,
I'm talking about the Denver Nugget,
yeah,
Colorado, 420 marijuana, gold nuggets. Yeah, I'm talking about his teammate, Jamal Murray. Oh, wait, never mind. Is it Donovan? Oh, I got him confused. I was thinking of Donovan Mitchell. He's on another team. I botched it. Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, though. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably played. Notice how Donovan Mitchell, birthday 9/7, OJ. OJ's birthday, the 9th day of the 7th month. On the fly.
Yeah.
With the Mitchell connection.
You got a memory guy.
You know what I'm saying? OJ's got the 7/9. And that's interesting. You get Mitchell and you get Nicole. And I went over here on accident.
Right.
Once again, prove the world's fake. Right?
Yeah, right.
See? So let's now let me go back over here.
Amazed but not amazed.
I just love it. I love putting the slides together. I believe I'm an artist. What do you think about this? Like so many families, mine is dealing with the pain of watching a loved one decline due to Alzheimer's disease.
And the numbers. But that's what we are doing while we watch our president. We're doing the
you're right. Good point.
That's what we're doing.
So they're giving you the truth of what's going on. If you look at everything,
that's how I felt.
Is it? Would you say from like a broader spectrum? You look at everything as a whole that they feed to us. Do you notice how they completely like shut down my channel, right? You know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know what I mean? I'm just saying it because I notice it, okay? I can drop videos and they get thousands of views.
But
You go live,
those
all and
numbers,
then you're telling me those people aren't interested, huh?
those numbers aren't real, though. Come on, I
So
don't
who
know.
had the Alzheimer's? I thought that they were talking about the father. You mentioned
No,
maybe
the
the stepmother.
stepmother. She claims that she was doing a welfare check on her
Okay.
stepmother by breaking into the basement dressed in black.
I'm glad you're here. You did your research and
I just read the story.
thank you.
I didn't
Well, that's
really
why I got
research.
you. Thank you. That's why you're here because we're gonna balance each other out. Okay. I need that. So, and I do trust that you have your facts, Teach. Right, right.
Well, I make mistakes too, but
You
I
do
will
make
tell you.
mistakes too, but I'm trusting that you're on point with that because that's more than what I provided.
No, but I mean, it's like such a silly story.
So look at those are some.
The
I mean,
numbers, but here's what you do that's amazing. You are not afraid to take a story that is like so no one could possibly be interested in this
right.
story.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
it's so because it's so little and it matters not to
yeah,
anybody.
yeah. And they put
But
it
the
trend.
numbers are all over the place.
Yeah.
Everything is still scripted. You can just take any story, whatever, just
Yep. I used to have other decoders out there like stalk my channel and try to tell me like what stories to cover. They wanted it to align with their agenda. I'm like, whoa, calm down, bud. You know what I mean? You make videos and you just show your closet and you just talk about telling people to gamble. Back up, bud.
right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
whoa, back up, bud. You know what I mean? Look how
I
I
I
advance.
do.
I'm like, look how I advance. Keep making videos telling people to gamble and just setting up your phone to look at your fucking dirty ass shoes in the closet, scumbag. Anyways. Wow, look at that. And look how you see how it says associated paranoia?
Yeah. Well, she had to explain why her stepmother got crazy on her.
I want you to see
She was
this.
paranoid. But the 281, we run across permeations of 281 or 128 all the time.
128 is a huge number hitting right now. And it was all synced up with that eclipse. I can't explain it. But decoding with Cody, very consistent with his decoding on that topic for sure. Wow. So both of these things are going to sync up as the YouTube handlers are lurking. Look at that. 171, 171 days before her birthday, arrested.
Wow.
117, icing on the cake, Democratic state senator. And you see how they put it? They put it SEN, Nicole Mitchell. See? And again, you get OJ's birthday right there, and you get Donovan Mitchell, which I looked up with the same last name, right? With
Right.
the 7/9 birthday. Was it no, the 9/7 birthday. OJ well, same thing. OJ's
9/7.
with the July 9th.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
just caught that. And you get Nicole the blonde here. I could have went down a rabbit hole and did all these wild numbers, dude. No. I kind of learn as I go along. I mean, just
It's
this hit
funny. You said the blonde, and I thought you said LeBron. That's funny.
probably sinks. Donovan Mitchell plays on the Cavs. LeBron was on the Cavs, won them a championship. It's all, trust me, it is all connected. Other decoders they hate my guts because I expose that. They want people to think they're gods because they discovered some ritual when the whole world is connected. They're like, look, I discovered a Kobe ritual. It's connected to. Let me stop. Look at that.
Yeah.
Like how I got that little generic Cinderella background. Look how it says it's not exactly the wicked stepmother from Cinderella. So who would that be referring to? The stepmother? I guess.
Well, I guess I didn't read that far, or I missed that story. I might not have read that.
Right there in our article too. Look, Mitchell's attorney, Bruce Ringstrom,
I know.
Senior, said in an interview
that must mean something.
Dispute arose out of a fractured relationship between the senator and her stepmother that had been aggravated by age-related issues. It's not exactly the wicked stepmother from Cinderella, Ringstrom said. Look how Cinderella, look at that 61. Mitchell's father, Rod Mitchell, 61, 178. Did we already hit on that? We hit on those, right? The 178s.
The all-time.
Did in there twice? Or is it hitting again? Oh, okay. I just put it in there again. Look, another 178 with the father. What do you think about that?
I think that's something.
You want to know what's amazing? We're talking about Cleveland. Let's go back to that Donovan Mitchell now, because this hits on a whole. You get the same last name, right?
Right.
Okay, so this guy plays for Cleveland, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio. Is that Ohio? That's Ohio, right? Yeah. Ohio has the 61 and 16, and we're seeing the 61, and that number is not done hitting. And look, you get the damn 29 and 47 again.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And the same last name, and I kind of went over there on accident. But it's not, it hits because it's the same name. Okay. And normally I'm not going to like do a decode based off of that, but I'm damn sure going to add it and stack, you know? But look, you get that right there. And we're not done with that number. And I have it in here a couple of times, just like I have Senator Nicole Mitchell, Alzheimer's again, but we connect with that 178.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to just like put it in the back of your head, the 61. Maybe it's coming up next. I'm not sure.
Putting it on my notebook.
Mitchell's next court appearance is set for 6/10, like 61. That is equals 16, which is like the 10th day of the 6th month. Becker County Judge Gretchen, whatever, is the judge.
Philmany, something like that. Philmani. Probably Philmani.
Probably a word with a definition that syncs up. But that's kind of like the 10th day of the 6th month again. And Ohio equals 61 and 16 with that Donovan Mitchell connection on the fly. Look, oh my God, look at this. You're going to go wild here. He was updated to correct that the defendant's father died in March 2023, not last month. What the fuck?
Oh, 322?
Yeah,
is
but
that 322?
But died last year, not last month.
Oh, I know. That was another part of the story. I'm like, it's not like it happened yesterday. I mean, she all of a sudden wants her dad's ashes a year later. All of a sudden, it's like,
hey, could you imagine her waking up and reading the newspaper like, ah, shit, what day is it? Fuck. She wakes up and rolls over, right? Kind of like I did before the decode. She's like, oh, let me go look at the news. I know the world's fake. You know, I'm a character. Oh, shit. They called my number. Fuck. Let me turn my phone off. Nobody call me. Let me hear the script.
I mean, crazy.
I have to show the judge now. Hold on. Look, Becker, judge. Let me go show the judge. I got to back up. I got to show receipts. Oh, my God. Okay, where's the judge? Right there. It didn't take long. Look. That makes me think of like, why does that make me think of Greta Thunberg or
Well,
whatever?
because it does a similar name,
Is that,
Gretchen.
did I say it right? It's interesting because,
Thornburg.
oh, okay. That's interesting because I was watching a video on the character yesterday, and that character is based off of a character way back in the day too. They showed it's wild. Have you ever seen Jay-Z the rap? Oh, I know you're not into like the rap scene, but
Oh yeah, he's
Jay-Z
my
the
best
rapper
friend.
with Beyonce, dude, he's got a character from like over 100 years ago or something in the same like neighborhood where he's from, and it looks identical. This stuff is crazy, dude. They're related. Everybody's
I mean,
related.
I would recognize Jay-Z. I would recognize him,
He looks like Joe Camel.
and Beyonce, I would recognize her in a picture.
I can't believe they used to do commercials selling cigarettes. Remember they tried it with the vape thing, I think, too, and they fucking idiots. They know they can't get away with that, and they still gotta get it out there to get the kids hooked. Shit pisses me off. You don't know what the fuck is in that. Now I cuss. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube's not gonna pay me now. So, whatever, dude.
Talking about the language, one expression that Mitchell used was she had grave concern for her
Oh
step.
my
Grave concern.
with the ashes thing.
Yeah, just
Wild.
I mean, if you were writing a story, a literature, a piece of fiction, you would make sure to write things like that. Like that
Well,
would be on
you know
purpose
what's
for
a
but
good
this is
point
a
that you
story.
brought up is the author of that book. He does that stuff too.
Oh yes, he's
where they
a
bury
really
half
good.
the guy.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He is a
Uh,
very good author. Oh
but
gosh.
he did when I was doing the rapper one where he's saying they're all connected.
Hmm.
The way he was writing it, he was putting words in there that related to the other rapper that he was gonna
I
hit
know.
on later, which of course we're gonna catch that, right? This is what we do. You know what I mean? But anyways,
Mhm.
yeah. I guess let's play this again. And that's it for all of the connections. And look, you see blue. You like my urn? You see it? Did you see it?
You just have Ern floating his face now on all your
Dude,
pictures.
it's better. It's good like that. The other ones don't look good. That's at
That
least no
looks like
background to it.
something they would have put King Tut in or
You're
something.
telling me it doesn't look good though. It
Some Roman
hits.
urn.
It hits. It's the
Oh
only
my
one
god.
that was transparent. Hey, and what's with that word transparent? It means no background, but think about it, transparent.
Ooh, yeah. Wordplay.
This means
Wordplay.
transparent here when you can pull up the pic and fit it in and there's no stupid background on the urn where it doesn't match. You know what I mean?
Is
It
that what
clears the
that's what
background, it just
the
has the urn.
well, I didn't know
Right?
that. Transparent.
I should have put it where it looked like it was sitting on that shelf, huh? That's cool though. Google Slides tells you when you're putting the pic on there, it lets you adjust everything where it makes the picture like perfect. So when you see my slides, it's like, wow,
Mhm.
it looks nice, like everything's where it needs to be. Because they'll put symbols up there when you're doing it and it shows you, okay, it
That's pretty cool.
I don't know how to say that,
See,
but
all the pictures that we have seen of that lady, none of them look the same.
this one looks different. I
She
mean,
looks
one of them
different.
I'm like, ooh, damn, you got an Instagram? Let me, ooh, yeah, you know what I mean? And then the next pic, it's like,
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? No offense to anybody, I'm just saying. But let's play this again.
hilarious.
Let's play this again.
Our new details tonight after a home in Detroit Lakes was broken into. Woodbury State Senator Nicole Mitchell is at the center of
They're
burglary.
looking all shady on the right. Is his head supposed to be shaped like that? Or
I don't know.
who does he look like? Like Dan Rather or someone? Am I wrong? I don't know.
accusations tonight.
Mitchell says it's all a misunderstanding.
And
In
rather, when he
addition to
was
being a
younger.
senator, Mitchell is a lieutenant colonel in the Air National Guard, a mom and a foster mother, and a former TV meteorologist.
Oh,
Senate Minority Leader Mark Johnson has called for her resignation. Fox 9's Karen Scullin with what happened and also her political future.
All right.
4:45 Monday
45.
morning, the homeowner of this
Hold
Detroit
on.
Lakes home,
Yeah.
who is Minnesota
Hold
Senator
hold on.
Nicole Mitchell.
Look at the temperature, 54 degrees as well. Catch
It
the
was
time that they want to make sure that you know.
in the story.
Morning,
They
the
also
homeowner of
it's
this
at
with what
about
happened.
4:45. So they made sure that they had
Watch how
those
it
numbers.
hits. And I'm not just talking about it saying 54 degrees. Let's hear it again.
And also her political future.
4:45 Monday morning.
Hey, I'm going to be pissed if they don't let the audio cross over on this live. Oh, I don't think you would hear it. No, you would hear it, and they wouldn't because you're on here. Let me just state it right now. I am going to be pissed if this volume is playing. But you know what's cool about what we do? All of those numbers are going to be in the decode. This is just making the video like, oh, watchable, right? More. I will be pissed. So they said 4:45. What's her
About
last name?
4. In the article, it said about 4:45, and that made me think of how you always say when they
Mitchell
have
was
to put the
45.
number right, so they can't say the exact time. Maybe it was 4:49 or 4:40, but they have to put the. So they say about 4:45.
What's her last name?
Mitchell.
Number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
No, is he 45? Oh my goodness! Well, crazy.
What would be the odds? I don't know.
Astronomical.
Think of another player with 45 in the NBA. I know I'm wrong, but for anybody like tuning in or what, I accidentally went to Donovan Mitchell earlier, right?
You
And
did.
it's not
You
really
did.
an accident because it's the same last name and the whole world is fake. And I'm not putting him in the thumbnail and going all wild. You
I
know,
know.
he
Even the
had, you know
mistakes.
what is interesting? He had a huge game recently too. Donovan Mitchell, did he score 70 points or 71?
71 points.
Donovan Mitchell scored 70 or 71 points.
71. Yep. 71 points.
Ah,
I have no idea how I remember that.
how the hell did you remember that?
I have no idea.
Look at the score, 145 right there. 71's the 20th prime. Anyways, let me get back. Oh my God.
No, I know. It's
If that
never
was
ending.
145 to 133 and Minnesota government, president, White House 133, I'd flip.
I just read that story. That's the only reason I would have remembered that.
So let me go back over here. Okay, let's play a little bit of this.
The homeowner of this Detroit Lakes home, who is Minnesota Senator Nicole Mitchell's stepmother, called police for a break-in. Police found Mitchell in the basement, ordered her to the ground, and arrested her. Court documents show she said something to the effect of, "I was just trying to get a couple of my dad's things because you wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I know I did something bad." She went on to tell police she wanted pictures, a flannel shirt, ashes, and other items of sentimental value. Mitchell admitted to leaving her Woodbury home at 1 a.m. to get to Detroit Lakes. She was found dressed in all black, wore a black hat, and had a flashlight covered with a sock, apparently to diffuse the light. The DFL senator made her first court appearance today,
God,
but
she
now
looks like
her
somebody
political
right
future
there.
is uncertain.
Man.
And so
She looks like she looks something like Phoebe from Friends.
Yeah, she does. Phoebe Buffet. Oh my God. Talk about a crush back in the day.
Yeah, she was cute.
Holy crap, they do, huh? Damn.
But I mean, she looks like somebody else too.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check my last few decodes.
Is what happens in the Senate. Right now, the DFL
Well,
only
her
has
name's
a
Nicole.
one-seat
I mean,
majority.
I would say that based on the fact that the Minnesota Senate is a 34-33 Democratic majority, that a Democrat member is not going to resign under these circumstances
I've heard
and throw the
worse.
Senate into a tie.
I've heard
and then have a
worse.
special
Hold on. I
election
think
that
that's something we
decides
can all
which party
forgive,
controls-
right?
I believe so.
Maybe there's beef and the stepmother really is in the wrong. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean, maybe she does have Alzheimer's. I mean,
Yeah, can we get some benefit of the doubt here?
but
That's the
really,
Minnesota Senate.
But former
here's, I
GOP
have
Senate
a
Majority
question
Leader
though.
Paul Gazelka said,
Go ahead.
How many times does the person writing, the author of the article, describe the scene like, okay, the flashlight had a sock over it. Then they tell you why. Okay, like apparently to diffuse the light, like, oh, well, thank you for sharing that with us. I mean, that wasn't part of, no one said that. The lady didn't say that. The lawyer didn't say that. It was the writer that said, apparently to diffuse the light.
That's why they're not lying.
These people don't, I mean, they don't describe, they didn't say why she had Tupperware in her bag either. I mean,
And that goes again to how they don't lie. They'll be like, look at the title.
yeah.
Charges say right here. So, oops. But look. So that would be like a piece of paper. They got the charges on it. Okay, so they typed up those charges. So that's what the charges say.
Must be a story.
But it doesn't mean that's what happened. So they're not lying. It doesn't mean it happened. So charges say, just like they say police say. Or Jamie Foxx's daughter says he's in the hospital. And then her new show pops. It's like,
Yeah, I know.
The charges say.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just look at some of these other stories real quick right here. What does this say? There's that 73 again. I'm just looking. Counterfeit, look at the top. Counterfeit Botox. Tesla trending when Nikola Jokic. That's like what, 2 decodes. I did the decode yesterday. Nikola Jokic and Tesla trending now. Look, Nicole like Nikola.
Yeah.
I just did the story. Nikola Jokic dressing like the guy from Despicable Me. Now you get Nicole.
According to CNN, the Serbian superstar arrived at the ball arena dressed as Gru, the lead character from Despicable Me, in an apparent nod to his appearance in a teaser for the franchise's 4th movie in which he seeks therapy.
Everything's fake. Nicola. Oh my God. I just caught that. Like J. Cole. Nicole Brown
Yeah,
Simpson.
Cole. Mm-hmm.
Cole brings plenty who died. There's another one. I just can't. And look, who else we just did the damn decode? Chris Brown synced up with Nicole Brown.
Yeah.
This guy shows up as the character Gru. And game 1 versus the Lakers was on 4/20. He plays for Denver, Colorado, the first state to legalize marijuana. Oh, my God. Sorry.
I know, it's exhausting.
Oh, my God, man. Holy shit. Look, you get Nicole right there, dude. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. That's wild, isn't it? Look, somebody just died next to this guy, too. Nikola Jokic, trainer, dead.
Oh, my Lord.
Look.
According to calcrown.org, Golden State Warriors assistant coach Dejan Milojevic, a mentor to 2-time NBA MVP Nikola Jokic and a former star player in his native Serbia, died Wednesday in Utah after suffering a heart attack, the team announced.
God. You know what? Oh my God. Hold on. Look. Donovan Mitchell used to play for Utah.
Come on.
Did Donovan Mitchell used to play for Utah? Oh my.
According to Wikipedia, nicknamed Speeda, he was drafted in the first round of the 2017 NBA draft and acquired by the Utah Jazz,
Oh
whom
my.
he played for from 2017 to 2022.
So,
The Jazz, too. That's
but you
New
get the
Orleans.
17. You get the 17. You get the 17, which is interesting.
He does look like Phoebe.
It's interesting that you get the 17. He joined the Cavs. Look, or whatever it said. Damn. You get Mitchell here. Oh. I'm not putting any of that in the decode. That's just, if it was a longer decode, I wouldn't even be talking about that right now. But damn. Shout out to the YouTube handler watching. If you're, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting really frustrated with YouTube. No, I'm just playing. I'm good. Well, I let them think that I'm all emotional or something. I'll let them think it for a minute. They don't care. They know it hits. Come on, y'all. Why don't you bump me up a notch? You know what I mean? YouTube. Do you want me to lie about my religion to get more subscribers?
Hey, you know what? Remember I told you yesterday about Robert De Niro? Well, I probably said Al Pacino, but Robert De Niro had a baby. Remember
I played those videos, by the way.
He's 79 years old.
OJ's birthday.
And he just had a baby. His son, his older son, died a year. He's grieving the death of his older son, like 16 years old, I think, or so. And he just had a baby. Like, I'm thinking sacrifice. Like, and I just think that was.
If you would like to, we can title a live something like, something like that, and we could look at that possibly.
I'm
trying to think of how to make the title of the video, but it can be like let's look at the birth of blah blah's new child, so many days after the death of his brother, or we can do something like that if you would like.
I mean, I think he died 3 months after she was born. Something like that.
Something like that for like possibly another decode. We can talk about
it. Interesting, because then you can. I mean, look at this guy's 79. He's having a baby. Al Pacino had a baby when he was 83. He has a young baby now. He's 83 years old.
Think about the trafficking, and they birth kids into the industry.
I know. Think about it.
They want them to know. They're like, look at all these kids. That's how it was with Ray Lewis, the Baltimore Raven football player. He just, they took one of his sons last year. And he's got like a couple other sons. He's sitting there posing with them like,
well,
right?
Look at George Foreman.
Look what I have to offer now. Ha ha ha.
George Foreman could get rid of one of his kids and no one would know, because all of his kids are named George Foreman. So
that's interesting.
You never know.
Probably already replaced. How come whenever we get to the end of the decode, then they let it shows a couple people are in here? We go through a whole decode, 3 channels, like 800 and some subscribers, nothing. But like I said at the beginning, we're kind of doing this. We want to put this out there. Hopefully people pick up on it. And we're not the chosen one, right?
No.
Okay. So, you can follow the trends, and you can go listen to somebody complain and bitch all day. Or you can come check us out. We get a woman's perspective. We get a man's perspective. You ain't going to get that. Right? You know what I mean? So.
You know what you mean.
Look at that. I like those slides. Looking kind of pretty right there.
You did that pretty fast, too. You did a good job.
Dude, I woke up texted you, hey, I woke up after that brilliant decode earlier. Decodes are getting just better, by the way. You know, in my opinion.
I wonder if because they're coming so fast and so easy, I wonder if something's well, you could say there is something about to happen.
Um,
Something big.
well, I don't know if you're talking about what I'm talking about, but something's gonna happen with those rappers that are beefing.
Yeah, like something is gonna happen.
Well,
Like
it is because
these things are
because when I watch YouTube and I'm doing my decodes, I did the Chris Brown Quavo diss decode. I notice how the YouTube channels, they're talking about it almost like they know. And that's how they do it, right? So they're putting it out there like, oh, this is these fake beefs, blah blah blah. They're not like they used to. Well, somebody kicks the bucket. Ah, we're sad.
mhm.
Oh, this is tragic. Ah, going into a distraction. We had Tupac and Notorious Big. I think it's gonna be black and white because all of the stories are dividing with the black and white. Everything on the news, husband kills wife, stabs kid, all day long. All day long, fuck the man.
You must have
And
had a
just
great
killing
time with the
everybody.
Nancy Pelosi husbands.
Her husband got hit with the
You
hammer,
must have decoded that. I bet that was like
I did the
number
decode on her husband getting hit with the hammer or whatever. I
yeah,
did that one. Man, it seems like 8 months ago, I think. That was at least 6 months ago, I think.
that must have been fun.
Well, they all kind of blend after a while, but they're actually all fun. Look at
Yeah.
that Nolan father. Look, other decoders, if they even hit on the Nicole thing, I don't even think other decoders do what I do, to be honest. But they're not going to hit on that Nicole thing. They should. And I have to be like that, right? You got to be kind of ruthless on here. Like, I'm still not saying names, because as far as I'm concerned, they need to all say my name. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be on here saying names. Shout out, you hear me shout out, well, the ones I like, right? I'm not here to
You
divide.
did.
Man, there's particular people. Ugh, there's particular.
Wasn't there a song, Say My Name, Say My Name?
Say my name, say my name. They regret that. Had to call off the dogs actually, bringing too much attention to my hobby over here. They call work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, stop, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
They
Ah,
do. They do call it work.
they do call it work. And I actually have a slave job and I do this. Now they can be like, oh, you got a slave job. Ha ha ha. You're on here doing this. You don't practice what you preach. Shut the fuck up. Fucking plant. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here grinding like the real people.
Doesn't his woman have a slave job?
Probably.
She's a
Yeah.
nurse or something. I think she's a
Hmm.
nurse.
Yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right? Probably. You know what I mean? I like how we focus on these numbers and these connections here because, they land. Even that 5 plus 8, 13, all of that. So, damn, I like stalling. Oh, wow. For real, huh? I really think we hit an hour. We will end it here in a few minutes.
That's
So,
hilarious. That big white urn.
let me, let me do this.
Just saying, you see that kind of mugshot looking kind of picture? Take that ponytail off, and you've got yourself a man.
Probably.
I
All right here?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably. Not looking like her. So let
got
me
it.
ask Google this real quick. Let me ask Google this real quick.
Mm.
Uh, Senator Nicole Mitchell. Damn, look at Phoebe.
I know,
So,
she's adorable.
Senator Nicole Mitchell, is she going to jail? Is she going to be released? I think they said they released her.
They do release her. You know, the bond was more than the fine is going to be. The fine's going to be $35,000, or could be up to 35,000.
I want
And
Google to look up, tell me.
the bail was 40,000.
Oh, like US equals 40 and 4, United States 40? Forefathers. Okay. Did we miss anything with the article? Like, it's kind of a goofy article. So, what did they say at the end here? Let me see.
She doesn't go to court until June,
Oh
so
yeah, we hit that. Oh, we
yeah.
connected it. The father's name had that number and all of that.
So I mean, it's going to
Mitchell
be
was a meteorologist with the US military.
pardon the pun, but it's going to be a dead story.
Oh, it's just gonna go away.
I know.
I can't get over the fact that it
is a story.
at the bottom there, the story was updated to correct. So did they I didn't hear one time in the story that this was a year ago. Did you? Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, no, but when I was reading it,
did they have a picture of her father?
I had to go back and look. I said, wait a minute, does that say 2023? Like, I'm like, how could I could understand? I'm not saying I can understand what she did because it's silly, but I mean, if her dad died and they just cremated him and the wife wouldn't give her some of the, I don't know why anybody would want, I'm not into the ashes thing.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, that's interesting. I don't know. I was trying to think to myself, like, what route I would ever go. I don't know. Like, they're probably some kind of ritualistic thing to both of them that I don't want nothing to do with.
Both
options.
I'm gone. I don't care one iota what happens after that.
I'm getting tired of everything we have to do. It's got to be ran through the government. Like, they got to put a stamp on it. They got to give you a number. It's like they're going to pick a day probably. It's like, dude. So, Nicole Mitchell, senator, father. Probably no picture, of course. What's this? Is this our, let's see. Oh, let's read this. Let's pull this up real quick. Let's look at this. What's this crap? Asked why Mitchell allegedly wore all black and carried a flashlight with a sock over it. I agree that all those circumstances would suggest. Okay, I believe she was trying to protect herself. I don't know who that is. Why is it on here? I don't know.
She went on Twitter and tried to explain why she did what
they probably made her like, dude, you woke up, your number's been called. Think of something, you got 10 minutes. That sucks, doesn't it? Even Steve Harvey, is that his name? The Family Feud guy?
Yeah, Steve Harvey.
I remember when they said he was like, his wife was cheating on him or whatever.
Yeah, I do remember.
And as I was doing the decode, I'm like, Steve Harvey knows what's up. He's got the show Family Feud, right? His wife cheated. So I'm thinking to myself,
there's irony and pun all over the place.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, he woke up and saw the story, or he already knew, whatever. I'm trying to think of different scenarios, how they know or figure it out because they know it's fake. He wakes up and, oh, it looks like my wife's cheating on me. And he's got to think of, okay, I'm an actor. What am I going to say? You know what I'm saying? This shit's wild. I don't know.
Hey, you want to hear a tidbit that is off topic, but you brought it up? I was on Family Feud.
Huh?
I was on Family Feud.
I'm going to go look at it. Hey, everybody.
I tried to find it in the archives, and I couldn't find our episode. Well, maybe you could.
Just give me some info. You know, I can. What do I do?
Oh, can you imagine? I really was. And that was when Richard Dawson was the host, the original host. Richard Dawson was
Give
on
me an
the
idea of the day or the theme or something.
I have a vague idea of the year. I mean, I could figure it out. The
Okay,
year,
we'll have to discuss that after, right?
like 80, early 80s,
Okay, we'll
82
have to discuss
probably,
that after
82
because
or 83.
I'm kind of addicted to this decoding thing. So,
Well, who knows? There might be some kind of decode in there, but I tried.
well,
I did.
it's.
We had a video of the episode, but it got lost in the.
I'm looking forward to trying to find it. Okay. So I guess we're still here. Let me set up to wrap it up. I think we kind of covered everything.
Well, this story was about a family feud.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so an hour and 16. So I guess like decodes are just long. Well, it's live. We get to interact. It is what it is. I appreciate you. What time is it? Over there, you're 2 hours ahead.
It is 2:35.
Damn, you're probably like, come on, man. Okay, so
I'm all rested up.
Hey, I appreciate you joining. Like for real, for real, for real. Okay.
I have a good time.
Thank you. We're gonna be doing it again. Okay. Minnesota senator. Hey, if that video, I'm gonna have to go check that audio and the news we played. I'm gonna be ooh. Even if it didn't play, like we're talking all through it. So
Yeah, we were.
right.
Yep.
What is? Oh, okay. I didn't know you spelled senator like that. I mean, I would have maybe guessed, but it looks like an E is supposed to be in there somewhere else. Anyway,
SENATOR.
it looks funny. Sometimes when you look at it spelled right, it just looks funny. Or when you look at words, some more than others. Minnesota senator, and don't forget her full name had the 88, and it said she was like, what, like the 47th district or whatever.
I know.
Like Trump. And the blonde Nicole. Chris Brown trending.
East Grand Forks was where the guy that came on. Well, he didn't. No, you didn't show that. The guy that wants her to resign, he is a senator. He's the other senator from his name was Johnson, Mark Johnson.
Mark Johnson wants other senator to resign.
Yeah, East Grand Forks. He's from.
Oh, does Mark Johnson want Senator Mitchell to resign? I saw his name in there too. Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Let's look at this guy. Oh, he's old? Is that Mitch McConnell? Oh, this is him over here?
That's Mitch McConnell. Yes.
I did a video on him freezing when he was talking. It hit. He was just talking up there and he froze and all his handlers came up. They're all putting like their arms in his back and they're all like hitting wires and switches. Shit was wild. Anyways, that's him on the right. Look at that guy. That's all the pic. Where's the other pics of him? Why does McConnell pull? Why did I put Mitch? Why is McConnell pulling up? That's weird. Oh, Mitchell.
Well, one's the minority. I think the other guy's the minority leader or something.
So, I don't know that much about Mark Johnson birthday?
Do I have that? I don't know.
Okay, there's like a million Mark Johnsons.
Yeah, that's kind of a common name.
Right?
Yes.
Could
be anybody. Could be anybody.
Okay, so right, Minnesota senator right here. Let me full screen that. Wanted late father's ashes. We're missing something else with that. That's okay though. When she broke ashes, we just had 420. And we had Colorado, the first state when Nikola Jokic to legalize it. Man.
And you know that book you referred to? I just read the story about Arthur Ashe.
Oh my God!
He's like the third person in the book.
Oh, he's not trending. I'm about to lose it.
Who? Okay. Arthur Ashe what is the third person in the book that he writes about?
Damn. I'm gonna let you take charge of that. So when she broke into her stepmother's home, charges. Hey, I can't even finish. This is wild. Hey, thank you, Gina. Thanks everybody. Thank you, YouTube, like, for babysitting me. Everybody needs a little bit of that every now and then. YouTube, thanks for monitoring my channel. But do me a favor, take away that fake number count next to the subscriber on the main channel. Just get rid of it.
Leave a
Right?
comment too.
Just get rid of me because I'm not playing games. Like, I don't care. I got a new channel. Okay, take the whole thing. Don't give a shit. Appreciate you, Gina. Everybody out there, stick around, Gina. We're gonna chat. Until next time, y'all.